Hey, everybody. How are you doing? Still have a little thing going on with my throat, allergies drowning. If you welcome to where are we at? Welcome to the real conversation with a twist of humor. If I look tired, the look is right because I am. I'm extremely tired. So we're also missing my sidekick, my co-host, the Louisiana Country Boy. Um, we're missing him because something's going on with his computer. These at work, my computer today just kept doing this while I had customers. So tonight, thank y'all for joining us. I'm excited to still be here on another Monday. Everybody, everybody's not everybody that starts doesn't finish. And one thing about Country Boy and I, we decided that this is something for real, something we believe in, and it is going to be consistent. If I'm not here, he's gonna be here. And now today he's not here, I'm here, which I never thought would happen because I'm the one that usually need a break. But anyway, tonight we were supposed to talk about our topics tonight are well, first my mama was supposed to come on. She wants to talk about her Martha's Vineyard event that's coming soon. But she still has some seats left. So she decided to next week. And the diva she is because she will get her hair fixed first. That makes me happy that she thinks that much of our little bitty show. But anyway, so the other part we were going to recap on our weekend. We're going to recap on our relationship roundup. Tonight is the first night we're back. Last Monday we were so excited to do our first live podcast, and we did it from Calendars Lounge. Just out by Westheimer. I can't think of the address right now, but it's a really, really, really nice place. Country Boy met Teresa is the owner's name. And what I want to say about it is the staff, they were amazing. Oftentimes you go into these venues, clubs, restaurants, etc. Now the staff and stuff, they don't be all on point. They're not that friendly. And yeah, but they were very friendly, very gracious. And they were also grateful. You could feel that they were grateful about us choosing their spot to have our event. And that's something that I find that people are losing with that. I appreciated how nice they treated us, how nice they treated our staff, our guests. So we have what we call our relationship roundtable. So much fun. I love a panel. Let's just start there. I love a panel. So we decided that we were going to start taking it on the road. And so last week we were going to take it on the road, but also this was kind of twofold. He and I have been working together on our podcast for about 4, maybe 5 years, and it's time for us to start doing some things, stepping up and doing some new things. And so that was something that we decided to do, and we did it at Calendars again. And again, it's a venue who needs people to come and check her out. She's a amazing, a beautiful African American woman who bought a really nice spot. It is clean. The restroom is clean, smells good. They got it set up. You don't have nobody in there selling stuff. She has things in there you just, to help, with whatever you may need in the restroom. It sounds weird, but yeah, that's really good. I will never understand why club owners, venue owners don't understand how important it is to have a clean, nice, clean restaurant. Now, on the other hand, though, I've worked at clubs for a long time, nightclubs for a long time, and sometimes y'all don't. I'm gonna say y'all because I ain't in that. Y'all don't take care of those restrooms and the toilets, and they have to spend a lot of money to keep repairing that. But I digress. Hers was nice and it smelled good. It was clean. I mean, it was really, really clean. So then we had our guest. We had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9 or 10 panelists, and they're all either media, entrepreneurs, and so on. And they were all good. They were very transparent. It was it was definitely an exciting time. I'm so glad that they came out. I don't remember all the names because I got some people and then Country Boy got some people. So when we come together again, we'll talk about that that recap more. But it was great. We asked some, well, they said we asked some really good questions. They were thought provoking, I think, and we got into some really good, got into some good conversation, a little debate, a little fun debate, you know. Um, I'll have to, when we come back on next time, I'll have to make sure that I tell y'all some of the questions that we had. But we're planning to do this again. We're planning to reach out to some other venues and see if it's something that they're interested in having at their space. One of the places that I'm gonna check out is 808. Really cool spot over here in right off of Tidwell, right by Shepherd Park Terrace. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I am so sleepy. I am so sleepy. Let me tell y'all. So I'm gonna go to the weekend recap. Me and Coach Boy have to talk about the relationship roundup together. But let me tell y'all about my weekend. I'm tired. And tomorrow I'm working the election polls. Um, and I gotta be there from 5:30 in the morning. Because polls close at 7, so I'll probably be there to 8 or 8:30. But I'm tired. So this weekend, it was Friday, Saturday. Friday, I was annoyed because I got to watch everybody go to the cook-off with me because I didn't have anybody to go with. Then Saturday, I found somebody, me and my friend Vanessa were gonna go. And then I went to work at H&R Block that I'm working season for the season. And then I had to go, oh gosh. I missed my training for the election last week. It's a 3.5 hour training, no breaks. I mean, you can get up and come in out if you want to, but no real breaks. So I went to work. Left work at 1, had to be at that place by 2:30, and of course, it was out of town almost. So we did that. I did that. So while I was at the class, Chicago Bar and Grill called and asked could I come in and help out at the door. I was like, sure. So I had to call them because I'm like, I need the money right now. And yes, transparency is what I'm doing now. Need the money. Lots of things going on in my world. But so one thing I do, I saw this post today and I'll tell y'all about that later, but is I'm a hustler. I'm going to get out and do what I got to do to make what I got to make and do what I want to do and do what I got to do. I'm going to get out there and get it. So anyway, they called and was like, hey, we need help with the door. Can you work the door? Well, they didn't call it text. I was like, I will be there. And then I called my friend Vanessa and said, hey, I'm sorry, I got to cancel the little change that money call. Even if it's, I know, I mean, it's all money. No, all money is not good money, Tito. I know. Y'all tell it because Tito used to always say. But it was enough to drive over there and get it and work at the door. So of course, I had to be there like 1:30 in the morning. I was up from 8 to 1:30 in the morning. Came home Saturday. I got up with my daughter and her dad, and we went to the NASCAR. My sister job gave some tickets away, and she gave them to my daughter, who asked me and him to go. So we went and did that. That was so much fun. Let me tell you about the racetracks. And people that have been probably know I didn't. Now my co-host did try to tell me, but I actually had some earplugs, earphones to take, but I still didn't think much of it when he said it. But I tell y'all, you can't go to that without some earplugs or earphones. Something. It is loud. It's loud. It was very exciting. Adrenaline rush. Excuse me. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm tired. Adrenaline rush. I would definitely go back again. Matter of fact, they were telling me about a documentary that they looked at. So I'm gonna probably look at that documentary because it was really not. It was really something different. She said her, I don't know if it was her, my sister, or her and my other daughter. They had a good laugh because they didn't think I was gonna go if she asked me, and I was like, yeah, sure. They weren't expecting that. I like the new things. She's like, now you know it's outside. Yes, I know it's outside. What do y'all think of me? But anyway, it was fun. We had a great time. Came back, went to bed. Got up this morning. Tell you the crazy thing this morning. I'm always late, and anybody who knows me knows I'm always late. That's not a brag, but I'm just always late. Got up this morning. Knew I had to be at work at 9. I was gonna be on time today. Got up, put my clothes on, and then I thought I was running late. So I'm running, trying to get down Elbow. Got to the job, went in, unlocked the door, went in, and I just wasn't nobody there. I was like, okay, whatever. Went on, started, kind of cleaning up, make sure it's clean, sanitizing stuff. and sat down and drank my medicine, started drinking on my medicine ball and thought about it. I should be here by now. I went into the schedule and said, everybody's supposed to be here at 9. And I looked down at the clock. Y'all know it was 8:16. I was an hour early. An hour early. I didn't even know what to do with myself. But I knew it had to be a reason that I was there before everybody else. Just because I wasn't supposed to be there yet. So this is Associate Appreciation Week at H&R Block. So I went and got donuts for the West East Jester team, and my boss asked me to go deliver some to some other two of the other stores that she has, and did that. Came back. Then after I got off at 2, then I had to go to set up the voting booths, the election booths at the place. A girl, and on top of all that, this was our soft kickoff for the festival, for the So You Want to Dance Live R&B extravaganza. I know y'all can't see this. I can't see. Let me see if I can make y'all see what it looks like at the top. Yeah, this was our first annual. This is how that looked, but we are kicking off our second annual one. We kicked that off today. This is a soft kickoff. Next week we're gonna have our hard big kickoff to where we will be announcing the performers. It's gonna be really nice. But let me get back to that. So that's my weekend. Texting and making flyers. I was doing all kind of stuff this weekend. Your girl tired. Now tomorrow I gotta be up at 5. No, I don't have to be up at 5:30. I gotta be at that place at 5:30 in the morning. 5:30 in the morning, I have to be there for y'all to receive at 7 o'clock. So y'all can vote. Now that's where I'm gonna pause. Yes, I am tired as all get out. I'm so tired. Y'all can hear my voice dragging a little bit. Tomorrow is voting day. I need y'all to get out to the polls. Get out to the polls. Get out to the polls. It is very important, y'all. It is so important. So important, guys. We see everything that's going on, and we always know that I know a lot of people go out and vote for the the president when the governor comes, but this is the primary. We need to get out and vote. I'm actually excited. My mom worked the whole early voting and the early voting process, and she said we had a lot of people, which is a very good sign. So I'm excited about that. So y'all get out tonight before you go to bed, or in the morning before you go vote. If you have not voted, go and read a little bit. Go read up on some of these people. And I'm gonna give y'all one. Gina Inaosa. She's a good one. Go read up on her for yourself. But for me, she's gonna be my choice. She's gonna be my choice for going head to head with that person for Texas. We got our Jasmine Crockett. We have who else? Christopher Menifee. Those are just some of the people I can think of. But something that if any public servant, politician is listening, or if y'all send it to somebody else that y'all know is a public servant or politician, one thing I think they need to focus on. I understand we need to vote for y'all. I know that, I get it, but we also need to do more informing. At my training, there were so many people who let me turn my heater off, y'all. It was cold, not hot. It was so many people who did not understand what they were going to be stepping into. Keep in mind that when you go vote this time during this election, you're going to have to choose. It'll be a Republican side and a Democratic side in the same room. So they're going to ask you, or you're going to have to choose which side to go on. If you're a Republican, go to the Republican side, and you'll see all of your candidates. If you're Democrat, go on the Democrat side, and they'll have all your candidates. If you are someone who is, I won't just say it, ashamed of your party that you're voting for, and you slide on the Democrat side because you think that's where people think that you should be, when you open it up, you're not going to see your candidate. And it's going to be take a couple of steps to get you out of that, to get you into the side that you want on. So just whatever it is you are, that's you, your prerogative, whatever you think about the world, your country, and everything. But when you get there, you've got to choose the side that you are, the party that you're affiliated with. Okay. So just keep that in mind, because a lot of people in that class, which had me worried, that didn't know that you will have to choose your affiliation. Hold on, I'm trying. Your affiliation, but don't miss this opportunity to vote and try to get some people in here so we can take care of the business at hand. We got to get some of these people out of here, and get some good people in. We need to pull in the good energy. I am super excited about how things have been turned out, the people that are coming out. I'm so excited about that because we have to take care of that. Polls open at 7, they close at 7. If you are at the polls right at 7 o'clock, we gonna shut it down. Somebody gonna stand there behind right there, not gonna let anybody in. So make sure, don't wait till 7 to go to the polls. Go ahead and go do it in the morning. All of your jobs should have something to where you should be able to take time off to go and vote. Okay, it is your right. It is such a privilege, such an honor. Go vote. Go vote. And I did just want to bring that up, that we're gonna have to get, we're gonna talk to the Acres Home Chamber. Maybe they can get some people in there to help people understand what the differences are in the different elections. All right. So tomorrow is voting day. It is the day, all the talking that we're doing, let's just go and put it in the poll, put it in the box. Let's see what else. Country Boy's computer must really not be coming on. He was having some issues with his internet. And I know I'm not as exciting as him without him, but it's okay. What else were we supposed to talk about? We did my mom's gonna come on next week and talk about the Martha's Vineyard trip. Let's see what else. I can tell you, Country Boy did some stuff this weekend. He was Saturday, he was pretty busy too. He did the Red Storm. He's the voice of the Red Storm. So he went, they had a game, and I think they're celebrating their 20th anniversary. I believe that's what I read. And so he did that, and then he left there and he went to an event. I don't have the name of the event, but Miss Clemmy, I think it's Miss Clemmy, went to her event, and he sent me pictures and videos of people that were there that I knew, such as Kenny Ken, who's a singer. My friend Andre Seville was there. In fact, I need to tell him, ask him, did he remember, did you see Country Boy? But so all people that I knew, but I was at Chicago Bar and Grill making $2, so $2 or $3. So it's a child, it's tough for a chick out here nowadays right now. But don't worry. It'll I was saying that it's crazy how there's some things going on in my world that I'm not really telling a lot of people. I will tell people. But it's funny because I'm not getting down about it. I have to keep moving forward, because you can't just stop. You got to keep moving and then praying and having faith. And I do something I'm not afraid to say, nothing I'm ashamed of. I just continue to have faith that every day that whatever this is, this valley that I'm in, I think it's a valley that I'm in, I'm still smiling and grinning and keeping it going. But I would ask for y'all to continue to pray for some of the people I've mentioned: Ashley Breedlove, Terry Smith. I would also ask you to definitely pray for me, because there are lots of things going on. I'm hoping by the end of March we be through the valley, but it's whenever God is ready for me to finish off and get through this tough time. I'm enjoying working at H&R Block seasonal. That job will end. Whew, I'm gonna be ready for it to end though. And on, of course, tax day is April 15th. If y'all have not done your taxes, get your taxes done. But April 15th, I think we have to work like the 16th and 17th just to get things cleaned up and stuff. I'll do that. But hopefully by then I'll have had some interviews. I am going into property management. That is my goal. Something I'm really, really, really excited about. So I was like, Country Boy is trying to come in. Oh, there you go. So that we are going to be talking about the festival probably next week. Hey there, hey, what's up there?
If I tell you the things that's going on over here, Lord, how much?
I can imagine. I can imagine.
Well, guess what? I'm here. I'm all up in here.
Yay! I told him I know I ain't excited. I'm not as excited as Country Boy. I said, but definitely not tonight because I'm so tired. I'm dragging and yawning. I'm so tired. I just told them about. I was trying to tell them about your event. That what my thing is, Country Boy. With you, I don't know if you know, but Saturday, Friday, I sat and watched people go to cook off. I was upset because I didn't have anybody to go with. But Saturday, I got them went to H&R Block. Then I went to that 3.5-hour training. Then I went to work at Chicago Bar and Grill. Well, it done caught up with me. And then yesterday I went to NASCAR all day. And then today, oh my God, I would definitely go back again. I mean, it was just exciting. This is the only thing that was. And Jasmine finally found me some earplugs, which I don't like things in my ear. So I would have to wear some headphones next time if I get the opportunity to go back.
I told you these earphones.
You did. I told them on here. I said, Country Boy told me. I said, it wasn't that I didn't listen. I did pick some up, but I guess I didn't take it as seriously. Yeah. When I got there, Jasmine said, oh, I should have told y'all to bring earplugs.
Oh, yeah. You
did I tell you Dietrich went?
Oh, did he really? Okay.
He went to the three of us. I didn't know he was going either, but he went. But we had a really good time. It was a nice road trip, conversations, and it was cool.
I love it. I told you about my friend that has.
I showed Jasmine your thing.
The video? Oh, girl, look. Hey, look, that was my first time and my last time because you got to see it from the outside. But if you really, really, really get an opportunity to sit in one of them, when I tell you.
I sucked. And it's so funny. Before we saw your video, she was just saying, yeah, they say they stuffed in there. Like,
you in there. You in there. And look,
because you look like your knees was up here.
I said, now, what if something happened? Look, and it wasn't the point about even being in there. It's how you have to get out.
How you have to get out?
You have to climb out backwards.
Oh yeah, I see them do that. So that's a thing. They have to do that.
It ain't no other way to get out. Well,
wow,
ain't no other way for them to get out. Trust me. When I got out of his car. Because I was like, I'm finna come up out of here. I'm coming out.
So the doors don't open?
No.
Oh, that's not cool.
No, ain't no open doors.
I'm gonna watch the documentary. Jasmine said there's some documentary she watched. I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, it's really so. I'm glad you got to experience that. It is something really different. The sound of those engines are so loud.
The only relief we got was when they went down to that side of the track.
Yep, because it's loud.
That's when we started having conversation. when she got me the earplugs, I don't like them in my ear, but I guess I stuffed them in there and they kept popping up. Finally, I stuffed them there enough. So then I'm talking to Jem and she told my mama, "Why are you whispering?" I said, "I sound like I'm real loud." She said, "Mama, it looks like your mouth just moving."
Oh, Lord.
But it was definitely a cool experience. And what it really reminded me of, I told Jasmine, I like track. It reminded me of track.
Okay, yeah.
It really did. Seeing what car you want to come first. When they go around that curve, how they have to hit that curve. And that's where you got to try to pass people up.
Yes.
I compared it to that on 10.
Yeah. So I'm glad you got that. It is an experience. Anybody that hasn't, I would say at least experience it. I'm always one. I ain't gonna tell nobody what to do, but at least you can't say I said. Just try it. If you don't like it, hey, you know what? Yes.
But it was definitely a cool experience. Anybody that hasn't, I would say at least experience it. I'm always one. I ain't gonna tell nobody what to do, but at least you can't say I said. Just try it. If you don't like it, hey, you know what? Yes.
So
I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome everyone. It's like the
hey,
church secretary.
welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Yes. And to each, I mean, I apologize for my tardiness. That's what happens when you have these electronic devices here. They decide to do what they want to do, and I'm assuming there's a bug or something that's in there that's trying. You know how they set y'all up. They done put something in there so you could take it somewhere to go be like, okay, and then pay somebody else to. No. I'm gonna roll with that thing until the button stop popping. That's what I'm gonna do. So y'all know I'm country. I ain't about that.
You are too
I
funny.
done bought it. It needs to work.
Did I tell you? Did I tell you that another little magazine, like I mean little, take the word out. Another magazine like Voyage reached out to me.
Oh really?
Yeah, so I sent in my information. They had questions, so I sent that in. So they said it'll be out soon. I was trying to see if they had an actual date that it could be out. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it'll be out soon, but they sent it to me for proofreading and making
Well,
corrections.
congratulations.
I'm kind of excited about that. So I was telling them that you did the Red Storm game, and it was their 20th anniversary.
It was 19th.
19th.
Yeah, this is the 19th year. This was actually the last home game for what is the Red Storm as a part of the ABA. Next year they will.
Oh, so he wasn't bluffing.
No. This is the last. That was the last game. I didn't. Unfortunately, I had other engagements, so I didn't get to stay for the whole game. From my understanding, they did pull out a victory. So I tip my hat to the Red Storm. I tip my hat to the organization for allowing me for the what year is this 2026 season to be the voice of the Houston Red Storm. Thank you to the organization. Thank you to the owner. Thank you to all the players that did a fantastic job. I know that they are third seeded, so they are moving into the playoffs. It's an away game, so I won't be running my mouth nowhere. What I do know is they're also getting ready for their banquet, and this year they have teamed up with I can't remember the name. I'm sorry if I don't remember. Y'all excuse me because I don't write nothing down. But they've teamed up with a doctor who's a part of the mental health industry, and what they're doing this year. And if y'all go to my page, if you go there to look, if you go there to be nosy, wherever you go there, they are accepting nominations for businesses and nonprofits to award them and to acknowledge them, which I think is a major thing. That one step right there, I definitely tip my hat to them as a staple for 19 years in this city. And here I'm gonna throw a nasty plug out there. A staple for 19 years in this city, yet they don't get people to turn out and come out and support. The players that play on this team are from right here. They live here, they shop here, they go to businesses here. All that right here, they pour into the city. And I'm not talking about the organization, I'm talking about the players. Okay, so I'm gonna get real deep. I'm talking about the players that live here, that live in the homes, that pay the bills, they go to the stores, they do all these things. But no, we don't get our community to come out and support. Which not just them. There are so many different places that we don't get people to come out and support. Which I can't say that I get it because I don't. That's just me. I don't get it. You do what you want to do, but everybody wants some support, but nobody wants to give it. Everybody wants somebody to do this and do that, but you're not pouring back in as well. It works both ways. If you want to be somewhere in that scripture, it says, if you want a friend, then show yourself friendly. Yeah. So that's what I say about that. But I tip my hat to them for going out and wanting to recognize these businesses, recognizing these nonprofits. I don't know how many they will be awarding. I don't know how that goes. Y'all know I'm just a big mouth voice. I'm hoping if the Houston Red Storm are listening, y'all, at the gala, at your banquet, Country Boys are always available to do stuff for a small fee. I'm always available to come out if y'all need somebody to MC it. If hey, owners of the Houston Red Storm, y'all want to get somebody one of them red jackets. Now, I'm going to tell you now, I wear one of them storm jackets. So, but, I got my.
Have you found out who they're going to sell it to?
Not yet. And see, I don't know if y'all know, but I have an official Houston Red Storm jersey.
Oh, I love that. Yay.
I was honored to have one of their official jerseys. So, but that's the one thing I would say is that I tip my hat to Larry. I tip my hat to the organization for willing to extend out and to recognize other people in the community, even when the people in the community don't recognize them. I said what I said. The Houston Red Storm didn't say that. The Loudmouth said that. I said that.
Well, there you go. There you have it.
You can come find me. I don't care.
They can come find you, Country Boy.
I ain't hard to find.
Can I tell you something again?
What that?
I am so tired. Do you know what time I got to be there tomorrow?
What time you got to be there?
Let me tell you. You weren't here, so let me tell you. So yesterday, like I told you, I did that thing, so I didn't get a lot of sleep, whatever. So today, got up this morning. I was gonna be on time for 9:00, right? I got up and I looked at my clock and stuff. So I don't know what happened, but when I got to work, nobody was there. There's one person. She tries her best to make sure she beat everybody to work or whatever. I unlocked the door and went on in and cleaned up, and I think, why ain't nobody here? That is so weird. Because I thought, let me go look at this because I know she would be here if nobody else is here. So I went and looked at the calendar, at the schedule, and said, yep, everybody's going to be here at 9. Okay, it's like 9:12 in my mind. Something happened to make me go look at my phone. It was 8:12.
Oh, you were there early. That's a first. That is the first time. Y'all, let's stop for a moment. In 40 some years, that's the first time, and I ain't gonna even say the little diva. In first time in 40 some years, Trina W. Laurie has been somewhere not on time but early. All right, hey, man.
Country Boy, it didn't even feel right.
Man. Wow, hey, if y'all, hey, that's the first time. And look, and y'all can go find some of her family members to tell y'all. Y'all can go find an organization. She was there an hour, man.
An hour early. I don't know what happened, but my body said.
H&R Block, give her a star, but don't look for it to happen no more.
Oh, it was so funny. When I said, Lord, I'm here way early.
Yeah,
what you think my first thought was?
Go back home.
But I didn't. I stayed, and then I texted my boss and told her, I don't know what happened, but I'm here way too early, so I'm gonna go and get me a medicine ball and get some donuts because it's Associate Appreciation Week.
Okay.
And so I went and got them some donuts. She said, "Oh, I'm not feeling good this morning. Can you please take donuts to the other 2 stores and I'll pay you?" Well, I knew I get off at 2:00, right? It was about 8:30, so that meant I had to go to the store. And I had to go to Shipley's. And I decided, why not have orange juice? So I went to H-E-B to get the orange juice. Then I had to go to 19th Street. Then I had to go way over to I-10. So, I was like, yeah, because that took a whole bunch of my day. So then I came on back. By then, I had time to do my little chores. And it was time to say deuces. Wow. Then we went to, I also reminded everybody about voting tomorrow, if you haven't voted. And I explained that they are going to ask you or appoint you to ask you which party are you affiliated with, because it's a primary. So don't be fussing or arguing with the vote. My mama told me last week when she was there, she said it was a black lady. And she say that lady doing everything she could not to let nobody know she's going into that line. And
I
she
mean,
say, huh?
I don't think it really matters. I mean,
Well,
you
no,
know,
if you go in there and you're in the wrong line, your candidates are not gonna pop up.
well, that's okay. Don't vote for them.
So she went in there. So what and that's what a lot of people don't know. If you go in there trying to slide in the Democrat or slide in the Republican, and you get there, you looking for Jasmine Crockett on the Republican side, you're not gonna find her. So they end up, and that's what they told us in class the other day. That's probably the biggest thing that you have to fix because a lot of people,
Right,
even they do it by mistake or whatever, you got to go to backtrack them out of it and re-put
right,
them in.
right.
And take their ballot and they call it I forgot what they call it, do away with the ballot. But anyway, I just want to remind everybody that voting is tomorrow, and this is the one that we tell y'all that everybody, which I am really excited because my mama told me at early voting a lot of people was coming out. They really were, and hopefully that's a good sign. The only thing that
Yeah,
I fear is a lot of Republicans, and one of them said it at the training. Oh no, I don't trust that
yeah.
early vote. I'll be there on the day of. So, hey, Kenny
Well, I
Ken,
mean, I
what's
don't
up?
think whether you go early, whether you go late, the fact is just go. Get out and do your
Yeah,
thing.
no. What I was saying to that was my point to that was that we have all these really great numbers because we getting our
Right,
people out to vote. We don't have they real numbers yet. We can't look at them. The polls aren't accurate right now because these fools waiting on purpose to go. Ken, again, I heard you perform the other night. I saw a video. Somebody sent me a video. You didn't tell me you was playing no well. See how you do?
he sure did. He performed. He performed at the I don't know what the name of
I've been
it
trying
was.
to tell them what the name of the event was, and I couldn't. It's a cat. What's the one? What's your friend's name?
I got it. I got it right here. I
Kenny.
was, it is hold on, I'll tell you exactly the name of the event. It was the Hold That Thought. Maybe another one of my devices will stop working.
Kenneth
Uh,
Southern.
it
Kenneth
was the
Southern Soul.
Texas Elite Meet and Greet. Texas Elite Meet and Greet.
Okay.
Hosted by Dr. Clemmy St. Amand.
Clemmy. That's her name. Clemmy. Clemmy.
Yes, and I had an opportunity to go there, and man, the music was really good. The food was really good. Had an awesome time. Met some wonderful people. If
Was that
y'all
your
have
first time meeting Kenny Ken in person?
meet who?
Kenny Ken. Was that the first time you met him in
No,
person?
I met Ken. I know. I saw him. I didn't remember. No, we interviewed Ken at the award show.
Oh, that's right.
Kenny Ken was out at the Texas Museum, Flight Museum.
Oh, he
And then,
was. Okay, I didn't know that.
yeah,
See, he don't tell me nothing.
so
He
so
say
I
I
had
don't
an
tell him nothing, but he
opportunity
don't tell me nothing.
to hang out with him and have some fun with
And
him.
you met my other brother from another mother.
Yes. And man, when I tell you, it was the
Kenny
setting.
Ken said the food was really good.
I know it was, Ken. He had a plate that was I'm just playing. I can't say nothing. I got it to go about. But it was really good. Love the event, love the atmosphere. And I would say this with me, if y'all don't know, that's probably why nobody really invites me nowhere. I'm coming how I come, y'all. I mean, I'm coming how I come.
Oh yeah.
What
was the colors supposed to be?
The colors were black and gold.
And what did you have on?
I had on my purple suit. And I was the fella out there dancing. Okay, that was me. But people often ask me, about the atmosphere and change. Man, I'm here to just be me because I ain't got one life to live. And I think, and I try to pass that on to everybody else, instead of trying to set and I ain't talking about the folk, but some people be all stuffy and, let me tell y'all something, didn't me?
And do.
I have one question for those people who are coming and they're all uptight. Why don't you just stay at the house? You could could have just sat at the house. I mean, if you wanted to be uptight and all crunchy, just stay at the house. You didn't have to get no ticket to go nowhere. You could have just say like, you know what? If y'all don't want to go somewhere, send in a donation. They'll be like, you know what? Just I'm gonna donate this and just give somebody else, because you are there, and man, it should be an atmosphere where, man, let me tell you something. This is how I feel about it. I don't know y'all. Y'all don't know me. Y'all probably ain't gonna never see me no more. That's one. Two, y'all pay my bills. So I'm not here to. I'm here to help. If I'm coming out, and maybe y'all think, well, bless you.
Thank you.
Country boy ain't out like that. Okay, I ain't always out. But when I go out, let me tell you something. That's like me going out somewhere is like taking me out to eat. Okay, boy, look here, I'm gonna get my money's worth. I'm getting all of it, man. And so if y'all got your nose turned up at me, and here's what I realized going to these different places. When people see somebody starting to loosen up, they start to loosen up. They, you remember when we was at Acres Home, right? And I was talking to them folks. I said, y'all sitting over there when that lady started playing the violin, the saxophone thing.
Saxophone.
I see y'all feet patting underneath them tables, because you can, but they want to act like why? I mean, why? It is, if you come out to have a good time, then why would you act so reserved? And I say the word, and I mean what I say, act, because that's what you're doing. Because you don't be like that when you get around the people. You know how
when you're not in your long dress.
Hey, because
Kenny Ken say he tried to get him up and moving. You say he did.
Yeah, I can't come around country boy because look at here.
Yeah, you're gonna shut him down. Kenny Ken say he got him up moving. You say he did good.
Hey, shoot, Ken, I can't remember that song. Ken
What?
Ken got to sing in Miss Parker.
Yes. Have you seen that video? He got a video to it.
Ken got to sing in Miss Parker. Miss Parker, Miss Parker, Miss Parker. Oh,
that's one of his songs.
But I enjoyed it. Again, thank you. I appreciate it, Clement, for choosing me to come out and do the videos and do the filming and taking the pictures. I appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity. I met some wonderful people there, from top to bottom. When I leave a place or I go into a place, as I just stated before, and I'm going to give this to everybody, you don't know if you'll ever go back into that place. So why don't you leave your mark on that place?
Facts.
You don't know if they invite you back, but when you leave there, because Country Boy has this philosophy. And here go my countryism philosophy. When you meet somebody, there's only two ways that they will leave you. The first one is, ooh, I don't never want to see them again. And the second one is, you know what? That wasn't so bad. I live my life as being that wasn't so bad. Because those impressions that we leave, sometimes, in the realness, and going back to talking about the Red Storm and the doctor, the guy that's the mental health, we talk about this often, and I know I jump around because I'm trying to get a lot out real quick. Is you never know what somebody else is going through, no matter what you may be going through. You never know that, like that night over there with dancing around and enjoying myself, that could have been somebody that was struggling with something at that point, and that gave them just a little bit of light. I've gotten messages. I get messages sometimes, on my videos about, man, just running across this, it lightened up my day. Shouldn't we all want to do that? Because don't we all want that? Don't we want somebody, or something when we're in a state to lighten up our life a little bit?
Yeah.
Instead of walking around here like we just own the lemon farm, because there's a lot of folk out there like they own the lemon farm. I mean,
On
um,
what form?
a lemon farm. Lips
Oh,
just
sour face.
yes, lips just like they done ate 20 boxes of sour heads.
Kenny can't say when wedding pictures gonna be posted at.
Kenny Ken, I sent you your pictures to your inbox. If you would check them, sir. Thank you very much for your time.
Y'all stupid. Oh Lord.
But I will, and I will start posting. I've got some reels. Hey, I have other jobs. Okay. So I will get them posted. All right, then. What you talking about? When you gonna post them? You didn't send me the picture. You didn't send me the picture that you took with me. Thanks, sir. I would like to post it. You didn't tag me. I won't.
Oh, he said thank you. Oh, you see it.
I want folks to know I was around somebody famous, Kenny Ken. But
I told you Kenny Ken gonna sing on the extravaganza.
Yes. What are you gonna do, Miss Parker? Miss Parker. Hey,
now that you said it, yes, definitely Miss Parker. That's one of the.
If you need a backup singer or dancer for Miss Parker, I got
you. Have you seen the video?
No, hey, whatever the video is, he gonna remake it. Gonna remake the video with Country Boy. Hey, that thing gonna hit the top.
You funny.
But
so what did you do Friday?
I don't know. I probably slept. No, I didn't do anything Friday because
okay. So you knew you had a busy weekend.
I was working. There are some things that are coming down. I will take this opportunity to jab some plugs in for myself. There's some things that are coming out really, really soon. I would say I'm asking for y'all support, but usually when I ask, nothing happens. So, whether you support me or not, it's still gonna happen.
It's still going. We gonna still. I don't know. Before you start that, I did give that what you just saying. That's why it matches. As I'm getting the show, I did say that. I said, I was talking about. We gonna be here because one thing we are is we consistent. I might not be here, but he gonna be here. Now tonight for a change, he not here and I'm here, but we are gonna be consistent.
Yeah. You know what, y'all? I get it now. I had issues today because Trina showed up to work an hour early. That was the problem right there. She put a rip in the fiber of everything going on.
So silly.
She done threw the whole clock off. No wonder everything
threw me out.
It was messed up because it was like, woo.
That's why I'm so tired because I got up too early. I wasn't supposed to get up. I was very working 9. I don't usually get up to about 8:45.
Yeah, hey, I understand. I was there this morning. Look, I woke up this morning and went back to sleep.
Oh. Well, I was laying there taking a little nap before the show, and I fell asleep. And I thought, oh, Lord, let me get up. And when I got home, I was having issues.
I'm gonna start getting up in the morning, getting dressed, and getting back in the bed. So when I wake up the next time,
But tell us about your plugs. Give us your plug.
No, y'all just stay tuned. There's some wonderful. There's a couple of wonderful things that are coming down the pike. I'm really excited. God has been good on this journey for me, to be able to put some stuff out there, to be able to create and leave a legacy behind. So that's I'm really, really excited. So coming y'all stay tuned. It will be the goal is to have a May, the first or second weekend in May is the actual goal that I'm shooting for. Then the next goal I'm shooting for is June for around Father's Day. So y'all just stay tuned. I I will say this is that My Worthless Two Cents Table Talk has a logo. My Worthless Two Cents Table Talk um, also has another sponsor. If y'all didn't know, So You Want to Dance is one of the sponsors of My Worthless Two Cents Table Talk with Louisiana Country Boy. And we also have a new sponsor now. It's the MFL, the Minor Football League out of Washington D.C. That's where the home base is. And if my co-host will let me before we leave, I'll actually play their tape that will be broadcasting on every show. So it is an honor to be able to do it. It is an honor to be able to step out. They are actually looking at branching and moving and having franchises in Texas. One of the places that they're looking to have a franchise is right here in H-Town. So, Coach Boy, I talked to him. He's like, well, we can put a franchise down there and you can run it. Oh, no, baby.
Where did you meet this person at? How did you meet this person?
Actually, I met him at an award ceremony about a year ago. I met him. He's an ex NFL player. I actually was on the MFL network on Saturday. That he interviewed me on Saturday, and last Wednesday I actually interviewed him. We've been talking about getting together, actually doing some co-hosting on his network show up there. So it's to be able to, for me, and if you know this, and I tell other people about this, and with your event that you have coming up as well, I tell people, if we don't support each other, I call myself the country plug, y'all. Okay, that's what I really do. I call myself the country plug, and what that is for me is that if there's anything that I know that may be, Trina was looking for, she's looking for some vendors. I ran across some people this past weekend, and I've been on the horn with them, telling them about her event that she's looking for vendors. Their stuff is good. Bam, bam, bam. Mine is not. I'm not pushing anybody to do anything, but what I can do is I can connect you with this person. Then y'all can get together. Whatever y'all do after that, that's on y'all. Okay, that's y'all. If y'all decide like it ain't working. But why is it that we have the knowledge and we have the ability to do these things, but we won't do them? If I tell you that this place over here hiring, and you go over there and do a terrible job, that ain't on me, baby. Some people are like, well, I ain't gonna be looking. They ain't gonna look at me. They're gonna look at you. You the one doing the job. If they say like, well, you the one brought them here, you the one hired them. So you gonna look at me? You hired them. That ain't on me. That's on you. So that's mine. Is to just try to bring people together to support people in what they're doing, positive things that people are doing. So that is my big thing. In all of this, hopefully that pans out in all areas.
So one of my goals this year was to be more, and this goes along with what you were just saying, and kind of what you say at the end of our show, is to be more intentional. I'm trying to be more intentional with my morning post. I always try to post something motivational. The other thing I was supposed to do an afternoon wind down one, but that one for some reason don't ever happen. That's one of my goals. But anyway, today, it was yesterday. I don't know. I might have mentioned it to you too. But I wanted to encourage me. But as I encourage me, I like to encourage others as well, which is some of the reason for the morning post. And so, when you think about having a vision, and you pray about your vision, you pray if that's the right direction. And once you get confirmation, you move forward, right? But then you run into things like me as a person who's having a festival or having something that has to do with music. I gotta wait on other people. You don't hear from this person for 20 weeks, and no one understands because those people have their own priorities. You are not necessarily their priority right now, so you have to wait. And so you have to get to the point where you say, okay, I got to move on. If they call before I'm booked, good. If not, I keep moving. But I want to I put my thoughts into ChatGPT today because I wanted to spread that message. So what you saying, I will say this, and then I'm going to let you, so we can play the MFL. but we're gonna talk about the relationship roundup next week. Will you remember? Okay.
Mhm.
So it says, of course it said good morning, but if God placed something in your heart, do not ignore it. Pray about it. Make sure it is the direction you're supposed to go. And once you receive clarity, move. Here's the hard part that nobody tends to talk about. Sometimes you have to wait on people. And that's the hardest part when you're giving an event. Wait on responses, wait on
Yes.
answers, wait on doors to open. And while you're waiting, it can feel like you just not moving anywhere, right? You feel like you just what it was I can't call it the word I'm trying to say. Huh?
Stagnant.
That one, stagnant. That's what I'm looking for. So anyway, but you can move forward. Don't panic, don't freeze, don't let delay turn into doubt.
Yes.
Move forward with what you have. Do what you can do. Trust God to fill in the rest. Patience
Yes.
is a part of the process. What is meant for you will come together at the right time. And the quote is, delay is not denial. Keep building while you're waiting. And now go forward boldly today. It is already working out of your favor. And the scripture to that was, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean on not your own understanding. You say this sometimes. In all your ways, acknowledge him and he shall direct your paths. I when I put my words in what I was dealing with and he came back with that, I said, that is perfect. You know what I'm saying? So what you was talking about made me think about that, you know, like you were saying, you need vendors, you need volunteers. Hell, I need the singers to respond back or the entertainers to respond back when I send them stuff. But it's nothing you can do. It's out of your control. But again,
Right.
that's that thing to where you have to pray and let it go.
Yeah. You have to
And
learn
say,
it. You have to.
when
You
it's
have to.
time, it's gonna show up, and it's gonna show up right on time.
Right. Exactly. And that's how it works. Um, I ask people, so what did worrying about something benefit
Right. But give you an answer.
you? You worrying about it is not going to benefit anything.
Yeah.
And that's what we have to do. And I like the part of that, and people miss that, is it says, lean not on your own understanding. Because
Right.
sometimes we be understanding it this way. He said, lean not on your own understanding.
Understanding. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Because and people want to try to understand this and try to figure out why this person acting like this. Man, look at here. I got enough stuff to try to figure out other than trying to figure out somebody else. Why you
It's not really your job to figure them out.
Why you acting like that? I don't know why you acting like that, but good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning.
Good morning.
And that's that's just at the stage that I'm going through and getting to. Not learning to release a lot of things. Tough thing is learning to release a lot of things. We have to learn how to release things, because understand this, the only thing that's in our control is our attitudes. I don't think we can control our attitudes. It is not what somebody throws at us, but it's our attitude and how we receive it.
Yep.
Everything, and this is on, everything does not deserve a response.
Yeah.
Some things, because sometimes the response, it's not about them, it's showing you who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people are trying to see if they can get to you. Why would you allow somebody who's trying to see if they can get to you and pull you out of who you are? Why would you do it?
Amen.
Why would you do it? Baby, please, let me tell you.
Because once they see that I will say, I've been a victim of that for years, allowing people to pull my strings and know what gets under my skin. And I've told you the other day that I'm going through a thing where I'm learning how to stand my ground and be like, God, you ain't running me away from this. But it's so amazing to see how easy I was to let someone realize what you know what I'm saying, what pushes your buttons, right?
Yeah.
Because once they push it, the one they trying to push, and they see your reaction to it, oh, they done won.
Because
They
they
done
have
won.
control
You
of it.
lost. But
You
the
have,
key
you
is
have,
not letting them push that button and get the response that they're looking for.
because what you've done is you have relinquished yourself to someone else.
Yep.
You relinquish your thoughts, your feelings to somebody else. I had somebody that just went off on me, and I said, okay. I mean, you know, if that's how you feel, hey. And then they said, then they was like, and the next day I was like, well, good morning, how you doing? And they was like, now just keep that same energy. I say, I got the same energy. It is the same. It ain't changed. It ain't changed. I mean, you know, I respect, but mine ain't finna change because you mad at me because you this right here or you feel, man, you know what they say in 2026, baby. If that's how you feel about me, keep feeling it.
Keep on, keep it on, keep on.
Feeling
And my thing is, one thing my mama did teach me was that when you walk around, you know, to speak to people. And I was like, yeah, but I'm not going to keep speaking to people. And they was like, she said, yeah, but you don't have to pay attention to them. You do your part to keep them moving. So I learned to not wait for a response. Now, I ain't talking about just because of who I am. It does piss me off because it doesn't make good sense for an adult to hear another adult. Jasmine was a little baby. I definitely hate what they do with the kids. But Jasmine was a baby, and she was in. I'll never forget. It was in some grocery store, and she was sitting in that cart, and she was waving at this little white lady. And I went off on the little white lady because why do you speak to my child? She is a baby. She don't see no color. She don't need.
Right.
Don't do that, ma'am. Don't do that. That is very ugly, and that is very, very rude.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, and I get that. I get that. You know, and I have. That is one of the things that with my executive producer and just seeing how the person that she is that's one of the things that I have to tell her sometimes. You know, we don't say people are bad. That's a discussion that we had. I don't say people are bad people. I said, you know, it's not that they're bad people. They're probably a good person, but the things that they're doing is bad. Or the way that they're acting is not, or the way that they're behaving is not. Ineptly, I don't think that they're bad people. They just haven't been taught any different. So I don't want her to look at people as bad people. And I say, you know, some things gonna happen. You know, she likes to, you know, she is a friendly, want to talk to and want to hug and want to play.
That was always Jasmine. Still to this day, she will compliment you. Ooh, that child will compliment you.
Yeah, I mean,
I see somebody with something nice on, she's gonna let them know.
Yeah, and that's beautiful. That is beautiful. But I've also watched my executive producer and the resilience that she has. I've seen her go and want to play with some kids, and she just wants to be a part and want to have them and do different things, and then they want to act a certain kind of way. Man, please, she will pull old country. She'll pull a country in a minute. She go on and do her thing by herself. Y'all don't want to, but you're not finna stop over here because I'm finna go.
Remember when we went to the park that time?
Yeah. Yes. Yep. Hey. And that's just her, and I love it. I love it. I love it. So.
I love it, but you better not speak to my child because it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. And I don't even fight, but I fight about it. I tell people that I don't fight. Never had a fight in my life, but that's them children now. I would fight. I would have to jump in. I'd have to jump in, which you know, both of them I probably wouldn't have to because they got it.
Oh, Lord.
Well, we finna wind it down before I fall asleep on you, and y'all. But I do want to say something.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, before he. Okay, go ahead.
No, you good. You good. I'm finding it.
Before he plays that and we end the show today, I do want to just say that we started our soft kickoff of the So You Want to Dance Live R&B Extravaganza, which is a festival. Last year we had about 100, maybe 150 people. This year we're going for our goal is 300 people. That's the goal. Gonna have so many more vendors, but that's not what I want. I'll talk to you about that next week when we have the real official kickoff. This week is the soft kickoff, meaning we're just going to be talking and giving you the dates, giving you the times. And we're also needing vendors. We're needing vendors, and we're also needing volunteers. We need volunteers to work. And what we ask, and there's a link. If you go to my page, Trina W. Lowry, you'll find the flyer that has the link. Click that link, and it'll have a form for you to complete. And it asks you all kind of questions. What shift would you like to work? What days can you work? But June 27th, 2026 is the day that you're definitely needed. There can be shifts. And also, if you are an organization, by all means, give me a shout, contact me, or fill out that form. There's space for groups too. We would love to have your group and organization come in and join us on some of we have committees still available. But if you only want to come for that one day, you're definitely welcome to do so. Yep. And if anybody happens to see this video, let me just go and let you know now. If you are a business, a nightclub venue, or any of those, just know you're going to be receiving a letter from me soon. Because I'm looking for sponsors. And some of y'all, I said that today because someone posted yesterday and said, or Saturday and said, we need to have 2 live music festivals in Houston. So I sit back and responded because I know the person. I said, well, I do give one. I gave one last year, but maybe you didn't hear about it. So this year is on the 27th, blah, blah, blah. So this one particular person came back and responded, and that's a whole nother issue. But let's just say this. She let them know about all the other festivals everywhere else, which is fine. So I didn't get to respond, but I do have it written down that when something like that happens, you don't have to get mad.
Right.
But what I will say, what I was going to respond to them is, I think, yes, there are some really nice festivals here in Houston and our surrounding areas. And I do support those, and we should all support them. However, I am a small business owner who started the festival, and I'm starting it on my own. That it would be great. And I have supported several of you throughout the years. And not saying that you owe me anything, but I would hope that you would give back because of the hard work that I've done to help keep live music live. And also, I'm a homegirl. We don't have to go to Austin to that. We don't have to go. Well, I would say we don't have to go to Pearland. But anyway, my point to that is, sometimes people try to come in and block what you're trying to do. And again, this kind of thing that I'm doing, just like you're dealing with some transitions, I am too, that I'm not letting people do that. I'm going to just hit them with the curve and say, I think that is really great. That is so cool because I'm going to those myself. However, in addition to that, here's this nice festival by a young Black woman who had a vision and wants to give back to the community because she's giving away $1,000 scholarships. So I would love for y'all to come to that too. Versus getting upset and mad. Oh, they're trying to ruin da. I just flip it around. And that is really, really, really what I'm working
on. Amen.
Let's go on and hear that. Hear yours.
And here is a word from look, I always wanted to say this. And here's a word
from our sponsor.
Here's a word from our sponsor.
The MFL is here. The year 2021. The playing field is leveled. The MFL, Minor Football League, the laboratory of change. Let me explain. The laboratory of change provides great opportunity, economical development. They offer you the chance to go from the field to the front office. Own your own franchise and create generational wealth. Visit MFLishere.com today. The MFL, the laboratory of change. Join the Minor Football League's family today. Visit MFLishere.com to find and support the local minor football league team in your area. Copyright MFL. No portion of this audio may be reproduced or re-recorded without the written permission from the Minor Football League. The MFL is here to stay.
Oh, that was great. That was really good. That was really, really good.
And there it is. There it is. That's the word from the sponsor.
Awesome.
Look, and I'm gonna chunk this out to anybody that's out there while I've got my co-host. If anybody would like to also sponsor either our show right here or our individual shows, If anybody wants to sponsor Chat with Trina, if anybody wants to sponsor My Worthless 2 Cents Table Talk, if anybody wants to sponsor The Real Conversation, look, there's always spots available. There's always spots available for you to come and get your ad played, get your commercial out there right here. And remember this, people, whether you know it, whether you don't. When we do our show, it don't just go here and be done. It lasts forever because this show goes live. It goes live on YouTube. It goes live on Instagram. It goes live on TikTok. It goes live on Facebook. And then you can always go back and hear it. So guess what? That ad that you just paid that little amount for got big results.
Yep. It sounded really good. Congratulations.
So, but anyway, that's all I got. That's the end of the
Ooh, that's all I got. Because boy, I'm gonna hit this bed so hard.
Yeah.
Guess what time I gotta be there in the morning?
What time you gotta be there?
5:30.
All right, so get there at 8:30. You'll be all right. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. Thank you for your support.
Go vote. Go vote.
Go vote. Go vote. Go vote. Go vote. Go vote. Go vote. Go vote. Thank you so very much. We love you. We love you, and we love you unconditionally. And there ain't nothing, absolutely positively nothing that you can do about it. We will catch y'all next week. She will catch y'all. I think she's on Wednesday. I'll be back Wednesday with catch. Oh, that's right. We'll be double showing on Wednesday. I think somewhere Wednesday.
Oh, I gotta talk to you about that. Okay.
So, but look here. Love y'all. See y'all Wednesday. Out of here.
All right.
You got to push the button because I'm all up here in my new chair, so I'm way over here from the fire.
You got a new chair?
It's a high chair. I just moved another. See, I'm in a higher chair. I moved up in the world. I'm trying to move up.
Tell.
You can.
What you do?